very hot. We'll count that as a success. Welcome back. Promised you a video on the super shelter, as I said on my community page. It's finished. I mean, it's ready to rock and roll. I moved my barrel down here. I'm not going to do the camping part of the film just yet because it ain't cold enough. It's 10 degrees, and to get, when I actually made it, it was around about the 2-degree mark. And actually did go to just under half a degree freezing point here, but now the temperatures have gone back up +6, and I don't get to see really if it works or not at those kind of temperatures. I want to try it out at least 0 to, I mean, round here you extreme be -15 centigrade, but there's always a chill factor. The chill factor, that northeasterly wind, is the one that sucks the heat out of you, cuts you in half. So what we're going to do, time is moving on. It's 15:35 in all money. It's only got a couple of hours basically. I brought the thermometer down, as you can see, 10 degrees centigrade. Got to pack, beds in place, and sort the fire out here. Get a move on, and hopefully cook some food in a way that I've never seen done outdoors by camping. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Over now for now. When you don't have birch bark, or you don't have fat wood, or anything of that description, or anything bought off the shop, well, use the good old-fashioned, what we always used to start fires with back in the day, and I still do to this day at home, is plain old newspaper, or in this case advertisements. I keep shoving them through the door of my friend Jivko in his apartment. I don't get them out here in the country, and he brings them for me. I have a look at them, and then I shove them in the side of my pocket. If there's a little bit of damp in them, they'll dry out. This one's from a supermarket called Kaufland, and they're as good as anything. They make good insulation. Paper and cardboard, very much underrated. I haven't got a lot of time, so I'm not messing about. It's just going to be a quick job. That'll do. Salt, pepper and garlic. Wooden spoon. There's me already prepared whittled pot hanger. Saves me messing about. Part of a German army butter dish with the rubber seal removed, one that I actually spoiled. I use it now as a base or a top, and Here she comes. Right. There you go. Now, as you can see, we're not going to eat Belson dog food, can I assure you. What we're going to try and eat, we're going to cook it in this Belson dog food can. Hot grip, little hanger. This actually would have been my tinder if I hadn't have used that paper from my pocket. And there's my food. Now, you've got a cup of long grain rice that's soaked overnight. You've got some pork meat, and you've got 1 and 3/4 cups of water in this jar. The idea is I'm going to put something in the base of this jar, base of this tin. I'm going to put water in it. I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to suspend it, and I'm going to try and see if it'll cook in there without exploding. Well, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. So you wouldn't even need drinking water for this. You could just use river water, because it doesn't come in contact with the food unless it explodes. Then everything comes in contact with the food. And then you'd be eating pieces of glass anyway, so it wouldn't make a lot of difference. Pond life. So there's your grubby water. I didn't even filter it to do anything, just stuck it in there. Much water in there really. It's also a bit of a problem. Need to put more water in there. Well, I should boil dry and then we'll have a food. Okay, it's now 16, almost 16:15 in old money. So let's leave that for half an hour, see what happens. I'll bring you back. Over and out for now. Well, it's had roughly 30 minutes, and as I say, I'm not. Everything is basically, I mean, it's just cooking the rice. If I'd been cooking the rice without the jar, it would have been 20 minutes. So this is 30 minutes. It's bobbling away. Possibly hear it. Dogs in the village barking. I'm just going to slide it across to one side, let it cool. I'm going to build my fire up because it's getting a bit nippy. I've got my jacket there, but yeah. Okay. Can has cooled down. Well, only a matter of 10 minutes. That's what the food looks like. You can see the rice has expanded. The jar is definitely hot. Pork is at the top. That's how I did it. Now we're going to be able to open it is the question. Felt it going. It's a bit warm. Let's get my cloth. It's drying off by the fire. It's very hygienic because it's full of pond water. cannot. Why don't I use this thing? Will help, and I'm not sure. Might do something, it might not. Yeah, pressure on that. Wow. Okay, it's for it to dry. Well, I know the pork's going to be fine. Give me some ketchup. I could have put a stock cube. I was thinking about it, but first time, first try. Really hot. I want to get some rice. A little bit of rice on the end there. It's cooked, but I think next time put the meat at the bottom and the rice at the top. Okay, that works. I'm going to seal that back up, put it back in its tin, let it cool down a bit more, take it home and eat it, because I got a supper. But there you go. I think we'll count that as a success.